Well, hello fam, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing fine. So welcome back to our episodes. I think this will be the third whereby we get to learn more about poultry farming and doing it as a business. Yesterday we learned about something small. It was about the do's and don'ts when converting an old house into a poultry house. You could check out that video. It was an interesting one. So today I just wanted us to share about why poor ventilation is more dangerous than diseases. And I would like to begin by informing, like most farmers, when there is a disease outbreak on a farm, especially when it's respiratory related, usually mostly flu and cough, we farmers tend to assume that maybe this was caused by a virus, a disease, a bacteria, something like that. And usually we are wrong, because usually at a younger age, usually in the brooder stage, these birds get less, let me say the houses are less ventilated, and this brings out of problems, because I would want us to talk about why is it like that. And one of the reasons that's why it brings out of problems is because you have to go back to the biology of the respiratory system of a hen. A problem with the hen is that a hen has rigid lungs. And a hen lacks the protective layers that we humans have. It lacks the mucus. I wouldn't say that. Okay, those who know biology. Those hairs that filter out the dust and all that. It lacks the mucus that traps dust. So anything that a hen breathes in, it directly affects its respiratory tract. And one of the dangers is ammonia. The more ammonia is being taken into its respiratory system, the more the ammonia damages its respiratory system. And you may be thinking, how this ammonia builds up. This ammonia builds up because if the house is not well ventilated, ammonia is a heavy gas. Since ammonia is heavy, it's usually on the, I would say, the neck area, or it's usually on the space of the hens. It's usually below here, down here. You may enter the poultry house and you may feel maybe as for you it's fresh because you're a human and you're above. But then where the hens are below, they are really suffocating. The ammonia is a lot, and this ammonia destroys the respiratory system slowly by slowly. And soon enough, if it continues, and in a very short time, that's the worrying part. In a very short time, the hen will die, because the more the ammonia builds up, the more it destroys its respiratory system. And you all know these are living things. Without the respiratory system, kaput, they are gone. So how this aeration works is that it takes out the bad air. Your house should always have consistent aeration, whereby the bad air goes up and then leaves space for the fresh air. You do this, you'll be safe. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Aeration. It's something that most farmers don't rate highly, but it should be rated highly. Without it, it could lead you to losses. Anyway, thanks for your time. Have a nice time. We meet in the next episode.